Hey guys, what's up? It's Dominique on Saturday. Welcome back to the Kurtz sisters. And today's video is going to be 15 things that I learned in 15, 1, 2, 3, 3 times 5 is 15 years. So it's going to be little advice and like stuff that I've learned personally about myself, about life, just in general. So hopefully this video helps you guys out a little bit. And yeah, let's get right on into it. Number 1. A lot more people admire you than you think. Everywhere you go, there are people that see you, that know you, that are admiring you. Whether you're in a game or watching something on TV or you're in the supermarket, there are always people that are seeing you, that are looking up to you, that are admiring you. Like if you're in the supermarket and someone sees you, there's always a person that's going to be like, wow, I think they're really beautiful. Or a girl in the stands that sees you while you're playing who really admires your play. So never forget that there are always people there. So when you don't know what you're fighting for people like that. Number 2, take lots of pictures. This one I really need to stress because like there are times that I'm thinking of in my head that I had so much fun and I wish that I had had pictures to recap the moment. That being said, don't go overboard because you don't want to not be living in the moment and enjoying the moment and be doing that, like be taking so many pictures or videos that you just forget completely what happened. You're not even paying attention, you're not there mentally. But take pictures to remember moments that are important to you. Number 3, getting up early can feel good. Now, I'm not talking about the 6 a.m. early where you're getting out of bed, you're tired, you don't feel like going to school. It's like if it's a weekend and you went to bed at like, let's say 11 p.m. and the next morning you wake up at 9. I think that's not that early, but it really does refresh you to get out of bed and just start your morning off early because then you have the whole day ahead of you to do whatever you want. Number 4, keeping a journal is a good idea. This kind of relates back to the pictures because in the future you really will want to see what you were thinking and what kind of things went through your mind, and you'll remember these things that you completely forgot about from like 10 years ago. Like I made a journal once when I was like 4 or 5 years old and I still have it and I read back in it and I'm like, wow, like look at myself when I was that age. That's so cool. Number 5, don't be afraid to treat yourself. I do this every now and then. If I feel like I've had a really good day or a really good week and I'm proud of myself and my accomplishments and what I've done that week, then, I might, like currently I'm selling chocolate bars for volleyball. So I might take a chocolate bar for myself and pay myself back because I really think that I deserve that. So don't be afraid to, realize, okay, maybe I deserve a little break here and then because I'm doing really well at something. Number 6, always put your grades first. I'm sounding like a mom right now or a teacher, but grades are like super important. Like they determine how your whole life is going to go really, and like college and work and everything. So you really do need to like put that first before other things. Like hanging out with your friends is great. Like I love doing it, but it's important to make sure that you prioritize school as well. Just having an equal balance of things, really. 7, people will always judge you no matter where you go. So don't be afraid to be yourself. Stereotypical, I know, but if you're afraid to do something that you really want to do, and then you just like confine yourself to what society wants or like what other people want you to do, there's still other people that are judging you for doing that. So, no matter what you do, you're going to be judged, and that's okay. So just do whatever you want to do because, there's always people that are going to hate. Just gotta pretend they're not there because, you know what? If they're hating and they're not appreciating, they don't matter. Number 8, you are your worst critic. I really need to take advice from myself sometimes because I forget, like, that, maybe because I don't feel good about my hair that day, it doesn't mean everyone else is going to hate the way I look. Just because I'm not confident in myself doesn't mean other people don't think that I, don't believe in me. you need to really believe in yourself and realize, like, the person who thinks worst about you really is yourself. Everyone else has a better view of you. Like, think highly of yourself. That doesn't mean, like, be, like, super egotistic or anything like that. Just, like, have self-confidence and, you know, don't worry about what other people think. You know, like, people are always going to think better than the way you do about yourself. Number 9. You're going to outgrow friends and you're going to make new ones. I learned this lesson in around 6th or 7th grade, that the friends that you make in elementary or middle school don't always last to high school and beyond. And that's okay, because, you know, I met so many new people throughout the years that it just kind of made sense. And that, like, sometimes when you remove certain people from your life, or you move on from certain people, it does make everything better. So, you know, don't be afraid to, like, go out and make new friends, and don't be too sad about the old ones, because there are more people in the world than you realize. Number 11. It's okay to not be okay sometimes, but you have to always pick yourself back up. So if you're going through a rough patch, or something is not the way exactly that you planned it to be, and you're upset about that, it's okay. It's okay to feel sad or to be upset, but you have to take that sadness and put it towards, like, positivity. So after, you know, you've, like, talked about it and, you know, you've been through the sadness, you have to pick yourself back up, get back up, and show the world how great you are, because you're great. You're pretty cool. And, you know, you can't dwell on the sadness, or else it just eats you away. You have to keep going with your life. But it is okay to be sad for some time, as long as you get past that. Number 12. Whoever you're crushing on is not that important, especially if you're, like, of a young age. Do not think that, like, this person that I love is more, like, this person that I'm dating is more important than my future and my grades, and I should give it everything up to be with this person at this age, because you're still young, you're still naive, you know. If things don't work out with you and your significant other at a young age, do not be upset about that. Don't stress over it. Just let everything go that's negative, because you will find in the long run that it wasn't as important as you thought it was. Alright, apparently I counted this wrong, but anyway, this one is number 12. Enjoy things while you have them. So you never really know when something is going to be taken away from you, so you can't take things for granted. You have to always be grateful for everything that you have, because, you know, like, there are people less fortunate, and when something gets taken away, it's like you don't really realize the true value of it until it is gone. So always be happy about everything you have in your life and the position that you're in, because, like, there are so many things that we have to be grateful for. Number 13. Do you have other people around you who are kind to you? Always respect them, because that's really something that they deserve, and their properties. Like, you wouldn't want your properties to be destroyed, so don't, you know, do anything to them or their things. Number 14. Don't try to make friends with the super popular people. Only be friends with the genuine people, because if you're, like, making friends for popularity and to climb the social ladder, it's really gonna end up with you being unhappy. You want to be with people that make you happy, that make you laugh and smile, that bring you up when you're down, because that's in the end going to make you happier than being with someone who brings you fake happiness. So always go towards genuine people. And the last one, number 15, do as many things as possible. By this I mean that you should join all the clubs that you can. Do all of the sports that you can. Try new things from your school. Everything your school has to offer, every class your school has to offer, I highly recommend taking all of those things and doing all of those things, because you meet so many new people from so many different groups, and you get to, like, have all these new experiences. You end up, like, falling in love with things that you never would have realized. Like, there's so much stuff out there that, like, I never would have known about had I not joined a certain club or taken, like, a certain class. So always take, like, advantage of the things that are given to you, that are available to you, you know, like, try everything that you can. Okay, guys, that was my 15 things that I learned in 15 years. And who knows, maybe when I turn 16 I'll make another one of these if you guys like it. So let me know down below if you liked it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications, and let me know down below what your biggest piece of advice is for other people around you. So I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you tomorrow with Francesca. Bye!